Coco Gauff makes history yet again. It doesn't stop. As always, this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. That's right, guys. One of 5 players to start multiple seasons with at least 9 wins in a row. And if you go back to last year, she's on an 11-match win streak. Last year, I called it double-digit win streak, 10 wins to start the year. And she joined Serena Williams once again. Belinda Bencic, she won the first set. Now, listen, guys, I knew exactly how this match would go. I didn't want to scare you guys by telling you that you should take Belinda to win one set as a huge underdog. I didn't want to scare anyone, but I gave you a hint that this would go 3 sets. Personally, I knew that Belinda would win the first set. I knew that Coco would win the second and the third sets. I knew that each player would win a set. I knew that Coco would come back down a set, and I knew this match would go, of course, over. I knew all of these things. I could calculate it. But I didn't want to scare you guys. So Belinda, like I said, I felt it would be the easier match. And look, by the third set, everything was just falling in for Coco. So Coco literally fell down and she returned her forehand falling down. And look, by the third set, all of her forehands were falling in. And of course, it bounced on the line. And Coco says, "Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me see you give the point back, Coco." Not giving nothing back. What an amazing match, though. Belinda's always classy, like I said, nothing but good things to say about her. She speaks so beautiful. She's just a nice person all around, but tough. And Coco sneakers, we're going to talk about what inspired those sneakers, guys. Yes, she's the only player on tour with her own signature sneaker. Go buy those. They're beautiful. 2-2-2, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, guys. We would go 3 sets. And again, by the third set, everything was flowing for Coco. I just felt overall, and I don't want to take any credit from Belinda, but set over set, Coco won 74% of her first serves in the first set, 81% in the second set, and 80% in the third set. By the second and third set, she was winning 50% of Belinda's first serves and nearly 70% of her second serves. Mr. Daly, I applaud him, because when Coco was leaving the court after the first set, he literally broke his neck to tell her what she needed to hear. Look, you got to play faster. Belinda, we know the scouting report, guys. I told you when she played Alicia Parks, we know the scouting report. She doesn't move well. She doesn't cover the court well. Her best defense is her offense. She's not a good defender, which is why I told you guys, look, a lot of her matches go over because she's not a good defender unless she can just overpower opponents when she's playing, lower ranked opponents. But Coco played how she should have played in the second set and the third set. That's how she should have played in the first set. It's just speed Belinda up. And like I said, Coco playing her best, she's going to beat Belinda 6-2, multiple breaks, 6-2, 6-1. And she looked very good. And of course, as the match goes on, Belinda's going to slow down. And in case you guys don't know, the average age of the top 20 players on tour, it's like 28 years old. This is why I'm telling you guys, Coco's the future of tennis. And I've been saying this for the last few years. Now I think the world is online. Now the world understands what I've been seeing and saying for so long. It's not just the subscribers here, and I thank you guys for the support, the likes, the views, the love, the super thanks. I thank you guys for the support. But the entire world is finally realizing what I've been saying for so long. She's the future of tennis. This tour is getting old, guys. The average age in the top 20 is 28 years old. Coco's 20. These ladies, I'm telling you guys, Coco's going to have a window. She has a 3 to 5 year window where, let's say 5 years, that's 20 slams. She's going to have a 3 to 5, let's say 5-year window where she's in her prime, her best shape, 20 slams. You're telling me she can't run off 8? Telling me she can't run off 9, 10 and be in double digits? You telling me she can't pass Iga? Come on, guys. Get it together. Wake up. Coco is the stock you want to buy. You want to be buying her stock, okay? I took her to win the Australian Open, even if she doesn't win the Australian Open, right? Let's say she gets slipped up Badosa or Sabalenka, which I don't think is going to happen, by the way. I think she beats Badosa and Sabalenka, and I think we see Iga and Coco in the championship match for another rematch, right? She's still going to have another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a decade to dominate the tour, guys. The average top 20 age is 28. She's going to have 8 years in her prime coming. Get ready, guys. Coco Gauff headed to yet another quarterfinal here in Australia. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, another record again. What did I tell you guys a couple years ago? She's the most clutch player when it comes to Grand Slams, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. She's going to go deep in the draw. She's only got one, but she's made 2 final appearances, 3 if you count doubles. Coco is clutch. Standing on business, she gets the job done. Tennis in a minute. We'll be back.